Can you recognize a narcissist on the first date? We will explore that question in this video. My name is Jacinta, the voice of Unmasking Narcissism TV. I'm an experienced expert and had a narcissistic partner in the past. How to recognize a narcissist on the first date? A frequently asked question is how to recognize a narcissist on the first date. It would save a lot of trouble for many people if it would be easy to recognize a narcissist on the first date. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. However, narcissists do have a number of habits that should ring alarm bells. In this video, I explain how you can recognize a narcissist as quickly as possible. This, of course, without immediately labeling everyone as a narcissist. I now describe a number of characteristics by which you can recognize a narcissist. How to recognize the overt narcissist. Overt narcissists are quite easy to recognize. They often brag about what they have done and achieved. They exaggerate their own achievements and degrade those of others. What a narcissist can't stand is when someone else is in the center of attention and they play a supporting role. The overt narcissist will then try to grab all the attention. When that doesn't work, you soon see the frustration with them. When someone else is good at something or gets a compliment, they see it as a threat. So the other must be devaluated. Overt narcissists often do this through a snide remark. When someone else makes a mistake, an overt narcissist is happy to exploit it. What you can expect is a derogatory comment to make it clear that someone else made a mistake. For example, it is human to make a mistake, but it are always the stupid ones who make the most mistakes. However, when someone else makes such a comment to the narcissist, they get angry. I will briefly list the behaviors from which you can recognize an overt narcissist. Bragging and exaggerating one's own achievements. Putting the performance of others down and having fun when someone else makes a mistake. Can't stand it when you make a snide comment back. Can't stand it when they're not the center of attention. How to recognize the covert narcissist. Recognizing a covert narcissist is way more difficult. The reason is already in the term covert narcissist. The covert narcissist doesn't brag, but does want to be the center of attention too. But they act in a much more sneaky way than the overt narcissist. Often they play the caring type. However, they are not at all. Narcissists, no matter if they are overt or covert narcissists, don't care about the well-being of others. For example, a covert narcissist might pretend to stand up for someone else. They do this in such a way that they are the star of the show, while the person in question has a supporting role. Others are cleverly played off against each other. They make hurtful comments to their target that others don't notice. And when the target then reacts, everyone is surprised about the exaggerated reaction in their eyes. When you meet a covert narcissist for the first time, they will soon tell you sad stories about how good they are, but are treated so badly by their previous partner or relatives. Another characteristic of a covert narcissist is the creative personality. They fake their emotions because they don't have them. However, they do have one emotion, or maybe two: anger and pride. Also, covert narcissists often laugh in an unreal way at the things you are supposed to laugh at. This is because they miss the sense to understand the joke, but they mirror what others do. A narcissist is an empty person who can't really enjoy anything, except for one thing: someone else's suffering, especially when the narcissist caused it. So let's take a look at how you could recognize a covert narcissist. He subtly tries to be the center of attention. Often pretends to be caring, but isn't at all. plays people off against each other in a sophisticated way, makes hurtful comments that only reach the target, quickly comes up with bad stories about ex-partners or relatives, has a made-up personality and fakes emotions. In addition, there is another way you can recognize a narcissist on the first date. No matter if it is an overt or covert narcissist, just criticize them. A narcissist cannot handle criticism at all. Just the thought of you thinking they aren't perfect makes them furious. However, there are more people who cannot handle criticism, so you may not label one as a narcissist for only the fact of not being able to handle criticism. However, in combination with all those other things, I would say if it looks like a duck, swims like a duck, and quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck. How to recognize a narcissist in a relation? When you hear all this, it seems like it is easy to recognize a narcissist. Unfortunately, that is not the case. That's because they can often appear extremely charming. If you could easily recognize a narcissist, not so many people would get into a relationship with a narcissist. This is also because the masters unfortunately know little about malicious narcissism and its devastating consequences. If you are already in a relationship with a possible narcissist, there are a number of characteristics that should set alarm bells ringing. I tell you a few. Dual personality. Narcissists have a dual personality. In a group, they are much different than one-on-one with their target. If someone treats you badly indoors but acts nice and socially outside, chances are you're dealing with a narcissist. Unsafe relationship. You will never feel safe in a relationship with a narcissist. For example, a narcissist can give you a silent treatment by completely ignoring you. They may also start flirting with others in your presence. That doesn't mean they are actually cheat. They do this to make the partner feel insecure, and the partner's insecurity provides them with narcissistic supply. Narcissists want others to feel insecure so that they feel confident about themselves, which they actually aren't at all. Someone who has really confidence from itself doesn't need to bring down others to feel better. It is always your fault. A narcissist will never take responsibility for a mistake. They always know how to twist it in a way the other was wrong. By means of manipulation, they give the target a feeling that they overreacted. In the narcissist's perspective, they never do anything wrong themselves, but it is always the other person's fault. And they can tell this with such conviction that the target starts to doubt his own perception. No empathy. Narcissists have no empathy, but especially the covert narcissist can fake this very well. A typical situation from which you can recognize a narcissist is this one. The narcissism suspect makes a really nasty remark to you when no one else is around. When you show that comment hurt you, a normal person will regret and apologize, but not a narcissist, unless it is to manipulate you. A narcissist usually goes the extra mile when the victim appeals to their empathy, which is not there. So instead of an apology, there's another nasty command. Never a sincere compliment. A narcissist never gives a sincere compliment. The only occasion where they give a compliment is when manipulating. In the first phase of a relationship with a narcissist, you are supposedly overwhelmed with love. This is called love bombing. In reality, this love is acted and only aims to get the target into a web of abuse. Once the partner is in the power of the narcissist, the compliments stop. So far, our video about how to recognize a narcissist on the first date. Do you recognize things in it or do you have additions? Share it in a comment. Knowledge is power. If you want to learn more about narcissism, narcissistic abuse and the recovery process, then please subscribe to our channel. Click also on the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss our new next video. Visit also our website. There you can download the free ebook 10 Tips for Recovery After Narcissistic Abuse. Thank you for watching, and I see you in our next video.